with Ramadan starting, the system of taraweh is 20 rakahs, and the system of Qur'an is not necessary to finish the Qur'an in the 20 rakahs. That was an innovation for Arabs, because the Qur'an for them in Arabic is like poetry. They hear it, it's beatific, they could sit for 2 hours crying through every verse and understanding it, not a problem. But for the lands in which the people are ajam, then they're to separate their prayers. They pray 20 rakahs, they don't shorten it to 8 because they got tired of 8 hours and 4-hour sessions, and they only have to recite a few verses, 2 verses in each rakah. And they were to sit and read Qur'an, not listen to the recitation of Qur'an that you don't understand. It defeated the purpose of Ramadan being the month to meditate upon the Holy Qur'an. And that's what we will say, even the devil's like that. The devil likes a long tarawih with 2 hours of Quranic recitation. One, the people will never know what the Qur'an said because they do that for 10 years and you say, what was this surah? They say, what surah? They never heard it in their language. For them it was just a marathon to sit and be patient and not check your phone. So this was a system in which, and also by the first week or so everybody ran out and did 8 rakahs and went home. But the goal was to accomplish 20 rakahs, because there's a sawab and a blessing in those 20 rakahs and then doing your witr, not to cut it short, because the power of Ramadan is coming in the taraweh. So when you do the 20 rakahs you're being dressed with the power of Ramadan every night. Then when you sit throughout the day reciting your juz of Qur'an in your language, reading it and understanding slowly the word for word of what's being recited, as if Allah is now opening this conversation of the Qur'an to the heart of the servant. This is the importance, and this is why all our shaykhs in that region, this is how they commemorate and celebrate the holy month of Ramadan. And in other areas if they're Arab, again that's for them, that's alhamdulillah. But for ajam whom don't understand the Qur'an, then it's much better to pray your 20 rakahs with shorter verses. So your tarawih is about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and that your meditation on Qur'an can be all day long. You can read your juz nice and slow and thorough, so that you understood inshaAllah the realities and the secret of every surah and ayah opening within the heart and soul inshaAllah. But now my kids go to MSA, they hear the same thing, oh we have to do the 20 rakahs, and they come home and ask me, are we doing 20 rakah like that? I said, no, absolutely not. But that's a big innovation, and they make it like that so that the kids run away and think it's too hard, and then they cut their rakahs down to 8 and escape. So be careful with these MSAs and these youth groups on the campuses. Very sort of what somewhat may seem innocent but very indoctrinated with Wahhabi ideology. And those are topics that are not to be sort of overlooked, where they indoctrinate with their belief system. They even came back on one conversation talking about the family of Prophet and Abu Talib, and did he believe at the last minute, did he do like this and do like that? And I said, these are very forbidden subjects, that you just focus on yourself and focus on your belief and hope that you enter the grave with pure belief. And always believe that Prophet is a grand intercessor, will intercede for everything, and leave the affairs of the family of Prophet to the Prophet, not for you. That any of the kids who think it's good to get involved in every subject, there are subjects if you get into will burn you, and stay away from those subjects. Think of ourselves, our grave and our accomplishments, not the accomplishments of loved ones and great ones. You don't have to get into their family and their affairs, we have to only worry about our family and our affairs inshaAllah. Always a reminder for ourselves.